Hi everyone, today I will explain you how to calculate the area and the perimeter of a circle. The perimeter sometimes we call circumference. Remember, in this circle we have three elements, which is the diameter, radius, and the circumference. The diameter is when you connect 2 points from one position in the circumference to another point in the circumference, or it's the completed line. And the radius goes from the center of the circle until one point in the circumference. The radius is half of the diameter, or it's only the middle one. It's the half of them. So we will have three formulas. If you want to get the area, you use this formula. Area is equal pi radius to the second power. If you want to get the circumference, or it's the perimeter, you use c equal to multiplied by pi multiplied by the radius, and the value for pi, which is an irrational number, we use 3.14, an approximated value, 3.14. Here I have some examples. Imagine that you want to get, for example, the area of this one. Remember, the area is inside the figure. Area is inside the figure. So, and the circumference is around the shape. So to get the area, we are going to use this formula, which is A equal pi radius to the second power. Remember the radius, here we have, which is 5 inches, and the pi is 3.14. So what do you have to do? To replace values. Value for pi is 3.14, and the radius is 5. So we put 5 to the second power. Remember, it's not 5 times 2, it's 5 multiplied by 5. So then you put 3.14, and instead of 5 to the second, you multiply 5 times 5 is equals to 25. Then you only need to multiply the value for pi, which is 3.14 times 25. 3.14 times 25, and you will get 78.5, and you put inches to the second power. Why inches to the second power? Because the unit for this one is inches, and we multiply twice the units. 5 to the second. This seconds means this one. So the answer for this area of this circle is 78.5 inches. To get the circumference, we are going to use this formula, c equal to pi times the radius. So c equal to multiply by 3.14. Remember, this one is a specific value, and the radius is going to be 5. So then you multiply c equal 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. Then you need to multiply this one, 6.28, multiply by 5. And you put 6.28 times 5 is going to be 31.4 inches in this case, because it's just the circumference, or it's the perimeter or around the shape. Now in the second one we have diameter. Pay attention with this, because when you have diameter you need to divide by 2 to get the radius, because remember the radius is only half of the diameter. So what do you have to do? Radius is equal diameter divided by 2. So if your diameter is 16 divided by 2, so your radius is going to be 8. So this is important, because if you use the whole diameter, it's not the correct things. So you need to use positive 8. Why 8? Because you divide 16 divided by 2. Remember, the radius is only part of a diameter. So then you need to do the same procedure, equal, remember the value for pi is 3.14, then 8 to the second power. 8 to the second power. Then you will have area equal 3.14 multiply 8 to the second power. It's 8 multiplied by 8, or it's 64. Then you multiply 64 times 3.14, and you will get 200. The area is going to be 200.96 In this case, units square. Why units square? Because we don't have a specific unit like this exercise. Then here we have to get the circumference, or it's say around the shape, the distance around the shape. We are going to have c equal to multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by the radius, that in this case is not 16, it's positive 8. So then you multiply 2 times 3.14, which is 6.28, 6.28 multiplied by positive 8, and you will have 50.24 inches. And this is just about a circumference and area of a circle. Remember, the circumference is around the shape and the circle is inside the shape, or it's the area. And diameter is the whole line or the completed line, and the radius goes from the center to one point in the circumference, or it's just the half of the diameter.